Oliver in Washington, you're on with Gail and Matt.
Yes, hi. Thank you for taking my call.
Be warned, I raised my voice.
I watched you on YouTube for a few weeks. I appreciate your straightforwardness and honesty. I'm very thankful for your show. So I wanted to thank you for taking my call, and I was looking for some guidance. I was not raised very religiously. My younger sister and I were not, even though we were baptized as Catholic as infants, and then my parents got divorced, so I didn't really have a very religious upbringing. And I was fine with that. I cared about people, and it never made much sense to me, this whole religion's causing war and hating the gay people. It never made much sense to me. My stepfather came into the picture when I was about 9, and he's a Gnostic missionary, so that kind of confused things for me. I didn't get into Christianity until I was an adult. He wouldn't allow any of that. So I got pretty confused, and as time went by, I just saw how things just didn't make much sense. And I eventually figured, I guess I'm a doubting believer, or maybe just a person that has atheist tendencies. And I would like some guidance, because I'm not sure exactly what my belief is with God, and I think I have a problem understanding the word belief itself. I always thought that belief meant not knowing, but I've heard your videos on YouTube recently. Belief and knowledge are related, and I would like some clarity on that.
Sure. The way I use the terms, which I think I depart from some strict philosophical things on occasion, because to me, when I talk about belief is the state of being convinced that a proposition is true or likely true. That's it. You know, here's the proposition: the sky is blue. Do you believe that? Yes. Or except for obviously when it's not. But pick something out. You know, if I let go of this pen, is it going to fall to the table? I believe that that's the case. Now, you can believe things and be to varying degrees of confidence. And I think that when we talk about knowledge, the philosophical definition, the most common one, is that knowledge is justified true belief. So it means in this set of things that are beliefs, some of them are true, and some of those are also where you have a justification to believe that it's true. You know, like if it turns out when I let go of this pen, it turned out to be true, was I actually justified in that, or was it just happenstance that I got it right? Knowledge is important in the sense that it's about the things that we are aware of, the study of epistemology. How do you know what you know, or what is your confidence? But by and large, when people say they know something, what they mean most often, I think, is they really, 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 really believe it. And as a matter of fact, I've described knowledge as being a belief held to such a high degree of confidence that it would be worldview altering to find out that it's wrong. Like if right now I believe that Gail is a real person sitting next to me. If she vanished right now, then my belief would clearly not be true, or I would have to come up with some other explanation. But it would certainly alter my worldview if Gail disappeared. Don't ever disappear, Gail.
I won't.
But so that's kind of where we are, where I am with belief and knowledge.
Thank you. That does clarify a bit more for me, because I don't believe in the biblical God for sure. I think a lot of that stuff is horrible. Didn't make sense to me. All the horrible stuff and contradictions. How can you love a God that's gonna do and all that negative stuff that you've gone over many times? So I like the religious people. I just didn't agree with them. And so I just kind of went my own way. And as more time went by, I just kind of got more and more distant. Yep. I like the people, whether they're religious or not. But I noticed that I feel like I'm going more of an atheist route. But I feel like I have a security blanket of still believing in a God. And I've come to find out that definitely not the biblical God or religious God, but I would also like some clarification on, I guess, what I might be believing there.
You picked the perfect day to call in.
Hey, Oliver, it's Gail. Oliver, the first thing I want to say is you are not alone in these questions, and you're not alone in this journey. And my suggestion, answering your questions, there's more than we can do in the remaining couple of minutes on the show, but let me encourage you to call in to Recovering from Religion. Even if you feel like you've sort of discarded a lot of the beliefs, and I understand you like the social part and you like the people, but even if you think you've made it past some of the beliefs, some of these are still sticking with you. If you'll chat in on the internet or call in to 184 I doubt it, there's agents, trained agents that are standing by that would love to have this conversation with you. They're not going to tell you what to believe. They may offer you some resources. They're stimulated by conversation just like you are.
They're not going to debate you like I would.
No, they're not going to debate you. They're going to provide some resources. We would love to have you call in. You can also join our online community where you can have this conversation with other people who share the same doubts and questions as you.
And I hate to cut it short, but we have like 1 minute left in the show, and there's one quick call I want to address really quickly.
Okay.
But by all means,
for your time.
try to reach out to Recovering from Religion, 184 I doubt it. Also the website. But feel free to call us back and let us know how things are going. And if you have more questions, I just apologize because we're really short on time.
Okay. No, thank you. Thank you.